Alright, so today we're going to graph and we're going to map. Get super excited. And we're going to use our same points. Now, when you graph, who can tell me what we start with first? Do we start with X or do we start with Y? X. Does X tell you to go left and right or up and down? Left and right. Awesome. And what does Y tell you to do? Awesome. So let's open our graph, Flappy. What is it, honey? Are you sure? Is it about this? Tell me.
Nothing.
Okay. Alright, so when you graph, start with X first, then use Y. X tells you to go left and right. And Y tells you to go up and down. So if X is positive, do we go left or right?
What?
If X is positive, if I said it was positive 2, would we go left or right? You would go right. And if Y is negative, would we go up or down?
Down.
Awesome. So all we're going to do is we're going to take these points up here, and we're going to graph them down here. That's it. That's all we're doing. Can anybody tell me which axis is the x-axis? Across, so the horizontal, and that makes this one the y. So go ahead and label it like how I have it labeled. Excuse me. Alright, so let's plot 2, negative 4. Tell me how to get to 2, negative 4. Right 2, and then? 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Label your point. 2, negative 4. And remember, we're just plotting these coordinates up here. That's where I'm getting them from. Alright, where is 5, 5? Right 5, up 5. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, where's negative 3, 7? Awesome. Left 1, 2, 3. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I lost count. And where is negative 5, negative 2? Hello. Down 2. Awesome. Left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down 2. So we can do those pretty good, right? Those are easy peasy. Love it squeezy. I'm just saying so. Saying something's easy peasy and then making more rhymes. That's what I do. All the cheesy?
I don't remember.
Okie dokie artichoke. Yeah.
So I said, easy peasy or the something rush cheesy. I don't know. It's hard to remember.
Pizza's cheesy. Yes. Love it. Okay, so let's move on before we digress even further down this rabbit hole. Yes. Alright, so now, the last one, mapping diagram, which is one of my favorites. Open it up. Now, we have our input side and our output side. So is input going to be the x values or the y values?
X.
And what's the output going to be?
Y.
Look at you guys go. Alright, so let's write that down over here. input is X, output is Y. And then you put in order from least to greatest. Hello.
I'm tired.
It is recording, so yeah.
I was. Can you charge my phone?
The charger's on my desk. Somewhere. Are we ready? Almost? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm struggling.
You-
I didn't have an extra cup of coffee today, so I'm still awake. Alright, so we're going to put our X values in order from least to greatest. Now, conveniently, we have them up here in our table. So you can either pull it from your ordered pairs or from your table. What is the smallest X value up here? Negative 5. Alright, so let's write negative 5 first. What's the next one after negative 5? Negative 3. And then? 2. And then? 5. Awesome. Look at us go. Alright. Now let's put our Y values in an order from least to greatest. Negative 4. Negative 2. 5. And then 7. Awesome. So that's not all you do. From there, you have to match them up with arrows. So you look back at your coordinates. You look up here. 2 matches with negative 4, correct? That's our ordered pair. 2 goes with negative 4. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw an arrow from 2 to negative 4. Mm-hmm. Yes, because that's the ordered pair.
The other one, kids are on the portrait too.
Because that's our first ordered pair, right? Yep, that's all you do. All right, what are we going to match 5 with? 5. Awesome. What are we going to match negative 3 with?
7.
Yes. And negative 5?
2.
2. Negative 2. Awesome.
The other one's on the portrait. They just
Okay,
left.
Manny.
Okay.
We heard
Thank you. Awesome.
And
And that's it. That's all you do when you're representing a relation. Now, if I had multiple X values, I would not write it twice in my mapping. I would write it once and have 2 arrows. You don't need anything but a pencil in your brain.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, does anybody have any questions on this part? We just started. We just graphed.
All we did was graph.
Yeah, and it'll be on Google Classroom. All right, so now we're going to talk about domain and range. I'm going to hand you your next foldable. You're going to cut it out, and you're going to attach it below this foldable. Okay, so for the last part, we are talking about domain and range. So over here, the D stands for domain. So everybody, please write domain under there. And is domain the X values or the Y values?
X values.
The X values. That's why it has an X. So we have domain, X values. What do you think the I stands for?
Y-axis.
Independent.
Oh, I.
Oh, input.
Input. The other words that we've been using. Input.
Exput.
X
Where
value.
the heck are you getting these from?
He's just saying
Hey.
stuff. Turn around. Look at the board.
Hey.
You make my head hurt.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Yes, really.
Yes, really.
Yes, really?
He's like, what's she say?
All right. So the way you list these is only list once.
Oh, I was going to say that.
And you list it in order from least to greatest. So L to G. Can you guys remember what L and G stand for?
No.
Least to greatest.
Oh, yeah.
Mental.
LG?
Oh my gosh.
Like the phone LG?
Oh my god, I so saw that happen.
Now, didn't we already list them from least to greatest in our mapping? Yep. So all we have to do is rewrite them in brackets. So you still have to write the brackets. And you must write the brackets every time. You must write the brackets. Remember, it's an S then a 2.
It's two.
Right. Right, man. Right.
Are you writing?
No.
Yeah.
Your bracket's so ugly.
That's okay. They take practice.
I always wondered how
I
people
can
do.
go, man.
I can
Yeah.
Could never do it.
make them
Awesome.
the same twice.
Nope.
Right.
Coffee.
All right. So what does the R stand for?
She give me a hint.
We're talking about domain and
Remix.
Remix. Remix.
Second letter A.
Rex.
R-A. Range.
Rep.
Range.
range.
Oh, you could say range.
Did somebody just say velociraptor?
Oh, that's so good.
I did.
I really can't hear y'all when you start whispering at me. I just have to like piece it together and hope I get the right word.
Funny when my sister whispers because she's one. When she whispers, she don't say a bunch of words. She just goes.
Yeah. All right. So if domain is the x values, what's your range? Output and the
Why?
y values.
Why?
Do it.
All right. So these you only list once, and it's in order from least to greatest. Exactly how we did in the mapping. Exactly how we did in the mapping. You only list it once in the mapping as well. Let's make a note that says that. Only list once. All right, so tell me what the range is for this relation, the one that we've been working with. What's the range? What are the y values? What's the output? -4, good. And then -2, and then 5 and 7. Awesome. Well, baby, the bracket should be the least of your worries right now.
Yeah.
Freddie, do your work.
You a writer.
All right, does everybody understand? So you list the domain and range at the end. Now, today we're going to have an assignment right now. You're going to have to do 4 different cards. So, Rebecca, if you want to move to their table to work, you can. Or you can work by yourself. Okay. All right, so can somebody help me pass out paper?
I already finished it. That's great. I said.
It's gonna be weak.
All right, so I have 4 different note cards. Does everybody see that we have different note cards?
Oh, now I gotta finish another 2?
No, just stay seated.
Oh, man.
All right, so does everybody see that we have different note cards at our table?
Yes.
Yes, no, maybe. Besides Manny.
Yay.
Man, shut down.
All right, so if you have the one that looks like a mapping diagram, on your first section on your little square, you're going to draw that mapping diagram. And then you're going to graph it. You're going to turn it into a table, and you're going to write it as an ordered pair, and then you're going to list the domain and range.
What?
Then you're going to swap cards. So next you may get the ordered pairs. I'm going to write my ordered pairs right here. Then I'm going to write it as a table, as a mapping, as a graph, and then my domain and range. You're going to do it 4 times. Does everybody understand? Does anybody have a question? Because you need to ask now, because I'm not going to walk around and say, I don't understand, I don't understand, I don't understand. What part?
What if it's
Okay. You see.
If it's an input-output table, where are you going to write it?
And I'll put input
On the input-output table. Then you're going to turn it into an ordered pair.
okay, and your card
You're going to turn it into a mapping diagram, a graph, and last do domain and
Oh, and
range.
then we
This is
switch
it on
cards?
this not here.
Yes, that's what we've been
Then we
doing.
switch cards?
Then you switch cards.
Okay, look.
So you're going to have 4 by the end.
Alright, what is
Okay.
the R stand for?
Huh? No, don't touch my card.
What is the R stand for?
I mean this.
No, leave that.
Oh,
Freddie, she's not gonna answer you.
no, is it?